everyone, Cameron Tate here for Wild Outdoor Cuisine. Here we are just outside of Winnipeg, Manitoba on the legendary Red River. So we're out here, it's in the fall time and it's all about greenback fishing right now. So we've kept a few small walleye and we're going to be cooking up a really simple, incredibly tasty dish. Okay, so this dish here is really incredibly simple. It is bright, it's colorful, it's super healthy. All you need to do is have a little bit of preparation the night before, and I'm going to show you what this is. So here we are. So we've got all of our noodles and our vegetables. This is going to be an Asian dish. We're going to be putting some walleye in here and some ginger and garlic and this beautiful broth that we've got. This is incredibly simple. Let me show you how to do it. So in this jar here, it's kind of a mason jar and it's got the fancy lid on here, but what's in here, so we've got the rice noodles, we've got bok choy, we've got red, green, yellow peppers, and we've got some onions, green onions, and a few secret ingredients here. We have some toasted sesame seeds, and then we have some coconut oil in here. So everything is in here that you need, and all we're gonna do is heat up some broth, put some fish in there, and a little bit of a hot chili oil in there, and we've got our lunch. Okay, here we are. We got everything ready to go. Let's get cooking. I like to talk about one of my most favorite knives, for filleting fish or even cleaning birds, and this is a Cuda knife. And this one here is about, it's a 6-inch Cuda. It's got a sort of a curved tip, and which I love. It's kind of a swept tip, and when you're cleaning the fish, it has the design of the tip is actually it cleans all right down the bones and everything else, and it's a titanium bonded. And it's an incredibly strong knife, but it is actually razor sharp. Okay, so what we've done is we've just filleted the fish here. So we've got a nice, a small fillet of walleye. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be having this in our walleye soup, our Asian walleye soup. So we're going to be cutting it into thin strips because we want this to cook really, really quick. Okay, so some of the most important things when you're building a dish is all about flavor. This one here is a sesame seed oil, and sesame seed oil goes exceptionally well with Asian dishes. And I tell you, if we used a canola oil, it would be okay. If we used an olive oil, it would be awful. So if you think of olives and mixed in with ginger and garlic, they don't mix at all. So pair your oil or whatever your seasonings in with what your main flavor profile is. So we're going to add in, so that's 1-2 tablespoons of the sesame oil. And look at this, it's smoking hot, and we want to have it really, really hot, so we're going to saute the fish. And that's always when you're going to get the flavor, when it's really, really hot like that. So in small chunks like this, it's going to cook really, really fast. So let's put it in. That's exactly what you want to hear, is all that sizzling. Okay, so we're keeping this on a high heat. Again, we want to cook this as fast as possible. And when you do cook it, it's going to have all of these nice golden brown sort of pieces, and that's just pure flavor. Okay, so really what we're looking for is the fish to be just partially cooked. So let's take this one piece here, and if I break it open, you see that it's still raw on the inside. So it's okay to have it maybe even cooked medium, because what we're going to be doing after is we're going to be adding the broth, and then it's going to cook completely. Okay, we're going to be adding the broth, and it's roughly, about 250 mils per person, or 1 cup. So then once this comes to a boil, basically the fish is completely cooked. And then all we're going to do after to flavor it, we're going to add some Kikkoman soy sauce. And everyone likes a little bit of heat, and we're going to have some chili oil. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, look at that. It's come to a full boil, and all the flavor from the broth is in there. It's smelling amazing. So all we need to do now, let's take some of this Kikkoman soy sauce. Let's pour it in here. And a little bit of chili oil. So we're going to take our fish, completely cooked, and we're going to pour it in right on top. And now we're going to take our broth, fill it up, and the broth is actually going to heat and cook those vegetables that are really, really thin. Push it down slightly like that, and let's close it up for 5 minutes. So this has literally been maybe 15 minutes. So we've got a really nice Asian walleye soup. Look at the colors and everything in there. This thing is so nice. It's actually quite cool out. We're going to be enjoying this. This is something that I love cooking, love teaching people how to make. It is so simple. Let's get cooking.